welcome back. Today, kids, young people, adults, we are all together and we are carrying on looking at our Heroes of the Bible theme. So, over the last few months, we've been looking at some different topics and people. Can any of you remember who we've looked at? That's right, we've been looking at Palm Sunday, the Easter story, and Esther, and we have loved looking at all of those people. And last time we looked at Easter and we looked at the ultimate Bible hero, Jesus. And today we're going to be looking at someone slightly different. This week, the hero we are looking at is a woman called Hannah. Have you heard of her before? Well, why don't you sit comfortably, make sure you're listening, and we're going to be reading her incredible story together. So the story starts like this. Hannah was a woman who loved God, but Hannah was very sad because she didn't have any of her own children. One day she went to God's house. It was a big tent called the Tabernacle. Hannah told God how sad she was. She prayed,
"Dear God, please give me a little boy. If you do, I'll raise him up to love you and always be your helper."
Hannah kept praying for a long, long time. A priest named Eli saw her and said,
"Do not be sad, God will answer your prayers."
Hannah then didn't feel sad anymore. She went back home. Soon, God did answer Hannah's prayer. God gave her a little baby boy, and Hannah named the baby Samuel. And Hannah loved Samuel so much. She fed him and cared for him and made him little clothes. She took good care of him, and Hannah was so thankful to God for saying yes to her prayer. Then Samuel grew bigger and bigger. Hannah remembered her promise she made to God. Hannah told Samuel all about God's house. She told him about Eli, the priest, and helped Samuel to obey God and be God's helper. Then the time came for Samuel to be a helper at God's house. Hannah took Samuel to the tabernacle. Hannah said to Eli, the priest, "Remember how I prayed for a son? Look, God gave him to me. Now my son will always be God's helper." Then Hannah gave thanks to God for answering her prayers. Isn't that such a cool story? We saw that Hannah was constantly praying for a child, and we saw that she trusted God and she kept her promise to God. Shall we go and learn a bit more about Hannah and hear more amazing stories together?